Yeah, what's going on, family? It's your man B Miles coming to you live once again with another live stream. Quick, I really want to talk to y'all real quick for real. Not nothing, anything bad, but it's something good for real. But I feel they messing with the stream already, man. They messing with the stream already. All right, check it out though, fam. Right, all right, stream keep buffering already. All right, but check it out though, right. This is that I want to be doing like having like class on and stuff about the Star Sea journey and stuff like that. I really want to implement this with some I really want to implement this thing because Brandon Forte we talked about it this morning, and me and Universal Star we talked about it this morning as well. You feel me? About far as like on our journey, you know what I mean, as Star Children, and I'm also I'm one of the few people, you know what I mean, that's still learning. And at the same time, y'all still learning like me as well. So what I want to do is though, right, I want to have kind of like, I really want to be doing some sort of like a discussions on Sundays. I want to be doing a research throughout the week. And you can say like Sunday, we want to cap it off going into the week. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually looking to collaborate with some of y'all on certain topics and feature some of y'all, and at the same time, we all can go together on this journey. This is the main reason, because many of us, we going through an awakening right about now, and this awakening process to a lot of us is smooth, but to some of us, it's like it's really hard. You know what I mean? And I do understand that certain things we're going to have to face alone. And facing, you know what I mean, facing ourselves alone is one of them. Because I had to admit, like, this journey, man, like, I really had to face myself on a lot of things. And it's a lot of things that, you know what I mean, like, I really had to come to grips to. You feel me? It's just that, you know, chipping off those old things or those old vices and, like, coming out of certain, like, ideologies, certain beliefs and all that, it could cause you to have cognitive dissonance. Maybe who knows, maybe I might have been dealing with cognitive dissonance, you feel me? But I definitely will say, man, like, we all on this journey together. And at the same time, man, what I really want to say is, though, man, we all need each other on this journey. We all need each other on this journey. But at the same time, like, a lot of the heavy work is going to have to be done within ourselves. You know, so it's going to be a lot of things alone we're going to have to do within ourselves. And I will admit, you know what I mean, like, it's going to be a lot of things, a lot of old things about yourself that you have become accustomed to that you didn't even know you're going to have to chip away about. You understand? You know, that's some of the things that I've been dealing with, you know? You know, letting go of a lot of things. But that's how I want to do it, man. I want to do that on Sundays. And I want to coordinate with some of y'all. If not a lot of y'all, you feel me? I want to coordinate with some of y'all as brothers and sisters, you feel me? And at the same time, while we having that class or that session or that discussion or that talk, you feel me? We can be building upon this for real and how it can apply to our lives. Because it's great to gain knowledge, but we got to know how to apply it. And at the same time, we can also share resources on there as well. You feel me? Because if we all in this journey together, then that means that, you know, we all play a part. We all play a part in this journey. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man. Yeah, like I said though, man, like it's going to be a lot of topics that y'all been wanting to hear about that I really want to start like reading and researching on and touch upon. You know, there's many things I've been knowing about for years, but now it's more so, man, to go like into like really digging deep, dive. You know what I mean? It's like I'm really digging deep and dive down into it and dig in and really start like acquiring this knowledge and like, you know what I mean? And really put it out there to people and understand, you know? So I got a question, y'all. How do y'all feel about that? I really want to implement that. You feel me? I really want to implement that as far as like, you know, the different topics. You know, like the high science stuff that y'all be waiting on, like, you know what I mean? Just start going into like the crystals and, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like I'm digging deep more into the Starseed journey. I don't see y'all comments. What's up, Gone? Thank you, man. Melanie, 100%. But yeah, Gone, like I said, man, it's just like, you know what I'm saying, with the help of others. Yeah, man, because I will admit, though, man, like, this journey at times, you know what I mean, the journey, it can be exciting and it can be scary at the same time. It can be scary at the same time because, you know, we going into something that's a lot more different and a lot more spiritual. In the spiritual journey, for what I'm seeing, it's a, you know what I mean, it's a lot to take in. I'm gonna say this. To sum it all up, it's a lot to take in. It is. Especially when you gotta face yourself. Cause that's the hardest battle right there. If you ask me, you gotta face yourself. And I'm not perfect, I'm still learning. And the reason why I'm having this talk right now, because we all can learn from one another. We all can learn from one another. Y'all kind of quiet, man. Right, exactly. Hey, the therapist, thank you for that donation, sister. I don't know why I can't see y'all comments until I click on that button, but I'm glad that I'm glad, you know what I mean? And me and Universal Star and Asa, I want to coordinate with these two sisters, and what we're going to do is you know what I mean? I'm going to coordinate with a couple of sisters, because I see a lot of sisters are on it, you feel me? So how I want to do, you know what I mean? And even some brothers. So I want to coordinate with a couple brothers and sisters, and at the same time we can build upon this knowledge throughout the week, and at the same time, you know what I mean, throughout the week of all of the reading, the researching and stuff like that, you know what I mean? It's going to be like a discussion / class, you know, I'm going to be presenting information. I want to have Universal Star present information, Asa present information, and many other people. Yeah, I think so. Oh yeah, thank you, Kirk Washington. Oh, hey, the Ferretus. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's right, Alex Chavez, you're right. You know, because yeah, man, it just mean like taking accountability for, man. I will admit, man, like, you know, me going into this stuff, man. You know what I mean? Put it like this, though, man. Like, I'm loving the journey. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the unknown can get to me, because it's a lot of things that I'm going to be learning about that you know what I mean, that's going to be mind-blowing. But I don't want to be afraid of it. So as I'm saying right now to brothers and sisters, man, I know many of y'all been waiting for me to go even higher, and I'm gonna say this though, right? A lot, you know what I mean? Like some of the stuff I've been talking about, the Gayle King situation, all right, okay, I mean, that's cool and all that, but I mean, y'all, you know what I mean? Like we much more, you know what I mean? We fall beyond that, you feel me? But you know what I mean? I just feel as though sometimes I'd rather put my take on certain things that's out there dealing with situations. But I also want to get back to my articles. I'm gonna go back, you know what I mean, to writing up those articles and reading information. How many of y'all love it when I especially when I go read when I write those articles for y'all? It's on 12:57. You too, man. That's right, yeah, man. Because I see how many of y'all, man, y'all was loving y'all was actually loving those articles. Okay, thanks. Well, I know what that means, man. That means I'm gonna get back, you know what I mean? I'm gonna get back to my articles and stuff like that, because a lot of the stuff, you know what I'm saying, that me and Brandon Forte been talking about, I'm also gonna be doing the research on my own as well, you feel me? And like I said, I mean, you still gonna see B Forte on the channel and stuff like that, but he gonna be doing other things as well. So if you see him a little less, just know that he taking care of other things as well. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of this information, I want to be, you know what I'm saying, like I'm going to be diving into on my own as well. And we still going to be sparring back and forth. But, you know what I mean? It's like you're going to see him here and there, but he going to be doing other things as well. And as I said, though, man, because I see that y'all are ready for that. And, you know what I mean? I also made a promise to myself. I got to get back to my articles because, you know what I mean? Those articles, man, they go right into the things of what we've been talking about and what we've been saying as well. Because all of those things dealing with the coronavirus, dealing with the floods, the earthquakes, and a lot of the stuff going on, it goes right along hand in hand, dealing with the prophecy. Me, I'm dealing with the cashless society. You know what I'm saying? Me talking about politics, you feel me? You know what I mean? Even when I talk about the politics, it's not me saying, it's not me telling y'all who to vote for, this, that, and the third, but it's just, you know what I mean, seeing how the moves on the chessboard being played. You know what I mean? Talk about the cashless society and stuff like that. Yeah, man, like I've been doing like a lot of research up on that as well about the cashless society, the currency war, of what we've been seeing. You know what I mean? Writing those articles. So I will admit to y'all, you know what I mean? I kind of like fell back a little bit. I was just like taking a breather and just doing like, just taking care of stuff. Give me a second. Soon I'll be off this damn bus. Soon we'll be off this damn bus as well. But I'm glad that y'all like those articles and even the regular videos that we making as well. I'm glad that y'all like those. But I definitely want to do my due diligence, man, especially when I got the time right now and today, man, and, to get back to those articles. Because it's a lot of information, man, that's coming real fast, and I'm going to have to be on it. I'm going to have to be on it. You know what I'm saying? And y'all see me as a brother, so I definitely got to keep y'all, you know what I mean? I definitely got to keep y'all, you know what I mean, updated about what's going on.
Carol, transfer to City Lake, Purple.
Thank you, Camilla Thomas. Up Amazon just opened their first cashless store. Yep, Amazon just opened their first cashless store. Thank you, Camilla Thomas. That's right. So, hey, Seven House Yazanova. Hey, Seven House Yazanova, email me when we done. Or Seven House Yazanova, hit me on Instagram when we done. We gotta talk. It's something good. It's some good information. Yep. So since I have time today, I might as well go ahead and start jumping on those articles once again because it's a lot of information that's coming out real fast. And B Monster going to have to jump up on it. And I see a lot of brothers and sisters. You know what I mean? I see y'all on other channels as well. So I definitely gotta like, you know what I mean, keep those articles going. You feel me? Keep those articles going. All of that stuff. Because there's so much happening right now, happening around the world. You know what I mean? There's so many things that's happening at a rapid rate so fast, man, to the point where, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's going to have to, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to have to be doing this shit overtime. It's going to be, you know what I mean? It's going to be some times where I might have to just be around the clock getting less rest. Especially when I get a laptop. Especially when we get laptops, you're really going to see a whole lot more. Especially when I get a laptop. Hey, what's up, Jermaine Johnson? Right, thank you, going right. Exactly, going right. Yeah, you see, like the also like the acts that we discussed, how all these topics tie together. Right, that's exactly what I'm saying. You know what I mean? The reason why I like to talk about these topics, you know what I mean, especially dealing with those articles going, is because all of these things are happening right now. They are dealing with the prophecy of many of our scholars, and our teachers have been telling us this for a long time. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Oh, these Jimmy Jazz. Yeah, they on sale for like 80. What's up, Biscuit? Hey, gorgeous, I'm gorgeous to Gabby. So I got a question, y'all. You know what I mean? I got a question. How do y'all feel about having these topics and the discussions, and we start really building upon this knowledge about the Starseed thing. Is Saturday good for y'all or Sunday? I think Sunday is a good day, but how many of y'all feel about Sunday? So we can end off the week, and so we can start off the week. I thank you so much, Free Thinker. Hey, Marshall Million Films. Hey, Tiffany Jackson. I'm not even sure Tiffany Jackson, but it's a possibility. Right, that's what I'm saying, go right. That's what I'm saying, though, bro. So, all right, to those of y'all, you know what I mean, who really want to be discussing these topics or what I'm talking about, on the higher stuff that's dealing with the prophecy, you know what I mean, like, let me know. Let me know. And let me know who would be interested, like I said, so we can talk to one another and how we can coordinate this stuff. Y'all pretty quiet stream, man. Thank you, Marshall Million Films. All right, thank you. Let's keep it moving. Thank you, Melanin 100%. Melanin 100% got the links up if you'd like to support the channel, and also hit me up on the email and also my Instagram as well. So how many of y'all would be interested in that? Again, I'm talking about like they're gonna go over this stuff, and at the same time, you know what I mean? And then right, and then of course as we discuss these things, matter of fact, yep, so we can say that we want to talk about it, and then we want to have an open discussion. I know my sister Universal Stars down. I know, yeah, let me know, man, like who will be interested in that. What's up, Brandon Forte? Yeah, Brandon Forte, I'm letting them know, man, that we're going to be like, having like the Starseed study classes, like the Starseed study class and discussion like on Sunday. I feel as though that would be a great day, you know what I mean? Because many of us be resting. We're trying to like prepare ourselves for the weekend at the same time. I'm trying to coordinate with brothers and sisters who are really serious about it. Dre Rookie, you say you want to move back to Arizona? Nice. Come on, brothers and sisters, y'all kind of quiet right now. It's like I said, because like I said, I would love to bring this information and at the same time feature other people as well. And that way we can also spar back and forth, and people can stuff like that, and we can also share sources with each other. You know what I mean? Because iron sharp as iron, so we all can be sharp. This is the you know what I mean? This is the main important purpose of it. So all of us can grow, elevate, and evolve, and we all can be sharp. You know, I don't know everything. I'm not gonna sit there and try to make it seem like I know everything, which I don't. All of us on here don't know everything, but we also learn. So how many brothers and sisters will be interested in that, like on Sunday?
Roasted. Please exit at rear doors and watch your step when exiting the bus.
All right, cool. Sunday is good. What's up, King Ryan? All right, okay, cool. Sunday is good. All right, wonderful. Like I said, man, like I'm really going to coordinate with my sister Universal Star, and I'm actually going to looking forward to feature her sometime this weekend. I'm pushing for Sunday. You know what I mean? Because she has a lot of information that she's going to be like, we're going to coordinate with her, and also reading and researching and studying and stuff. You feel me? You know, because none of us on here, you know what I mean, including myself, you know what I mean, want to be giving out information, false information, and regurgitate these things as well. You know what I mean? Including myself. So I'm a student as well. Yeah, Universal Star's ready. Already know you was ready, Universal Star. All right, okay. Yeah, like Brandon Forte said, he gonna be in solitude for now. You know what I mean? B Forte gonna, so it's not him, you know what I mean? It's not him going into hiding. He's not off of my platform. Don't think that, okay? Because this is actually going to catapult me and push me on my journey. And at the same time, he's going to be doing the exact same thing as well. It's just that it's a lot of changes I'm going through, and a lot of information I'm going to have to with a lot of information like a 10. So I still want to coordinate with y'all. I'm talking about we was back and forth, like we was confirming everything, like how, yeah, Miss picked on. She told me about her journey and stuff like that. How she was like cast out by certain families. You feel me? That's how we gonna do it. Yeah, like I said, Brandon Forte is going to be behind the scenes. Yeah, I seen it come out of Thomas. Yup. Yup. Bus is crazy. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me, bro. My fault. Excuse me. That's why the hell Brandon Forte got to get cars in the near future. So we don't got to deal with this bullshit. But hey, I mean, that's the struggle though. But I'm going to tell you this though, man. As we come up, y'all going to remember these days of these streams, doing streams. So like I said though, right? Matter of fact, a Universal Star, matter of fact, I want to feature you Sunday. And I want her to talk about her Starseed journey. And at the same time, matter of fact, we're going to talk a lot of the things about, you know, the characteristics. You know what I mean? We want to talk about a lot of that stuff. You know, because it's about that time that I gotta go deep into the stuff now. You feel me? I'm going to have to go much more deep into things because, you know, many of us we all going through awakenings right now. You know, because all of us are on this journey. Hey, Princess India, Universal Star. Oh yeah, that's right. Sisters, y'all get ready. This Universal Star got some fire. She's on fire. Trust me, not in the bad way, in the good way. Trust me, we talked on the phone this morning before I went to my my physical therapy for my shoulder and all that. We was on, yeah, it was back and forth. Sister got great energy, great spirits. So like I said, I'm going to be featuring her this Sunday. That's right. Okay, so man, all right, okay. Since y'all talking about the virus, right? What are some of the? Oh yeah, matter of fact, I heard over there in China, they actually throwing away their money over there in China. They are throwing away their money in China right now. They are throwing away their money in China right now. They saying it's over like they saying it's like 2,700 deaths. 2,700 deaths over there in China right now as we speak and growing. But I believe the number is much more higher. I believe that number is much more higher. Trust me. That number is much more higher than that. They saying it's like anywhere between 40 to 53 cases over here in the United States. But of course, we already know that they're lying. You best believe, man, like, yeah, man, you best believe when it comes to like dealing with this coronavirus, you best believe the numbers are higher. You better believe the numbers are higher. Because I've been hearing many things about that virus, man. And I actually seen a brother with like one of those face masks on. I'm like, oh, I'm like, what's going on with him? But see, I'm like, damn. I'm not saying he had the virus, but I'm just like, whoa. Yeah, y'all. And we fixed the smoke detector, so don't be tripping no more. Y'all just hear that. Y'all just gonna hear that loud ass beat. What a, glad to be home. Glad to be home. Physical therapy. And yeah, man. Yup. So y'all down for that? Yep. So I'm gonna so what we're gonna do is me and Universal Star, we're gonna coordinate this thing together. And we're gonna be knocking this thing out. You know what I'm saying? This coming Sunday. So I'm super excited for the sister. I know that she's excited. B! Yeah. Come here. Come on. Come on.
They want what's going on. Well, she wanted me to talk a little bit anyway. She just told me just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, where can I start? First and foremost, they have they moved some of the infected people in Africa. They moved some of the infected people in Africa right now.
To Africa or from?
In Africa, they moved some Chinese people that's infected in Africa.
Oh.
Dr. Moody put that in her channel.
All right.
So those infected, they moved to. They a lot of them in Kenya right now. So be on the look out for that. I'm gonna be in solitude, but I'm gonna be behind the scenes. Until Great Spirit tell me to say something. All right, so this is a journey that he has to go on, and he's going to be talking more about what y'all want him to talk about. He's already got the list ready on different star seeds and where they're from, characteristics, and everything. This journey is about reawakening the inner you. And it's time for you to know healing tactics, breathing procedures. He's gonna have panel guests. I'm gonna be behind the scenes more than anything. Every now and then I'll pop up if I'm being told to say something. So I'm just letting everybody know that I'll be behind the scenes more. So just be looking out for guests that he's gonna have on here, and we're gonna have our ciphers when we talk about things, like guests, and then they'll be prepared on what they're gonna talk. I'm going to topics about. You have to understand that this is not no scare tactics. So don't fall for the scare tactics. Don't get scared. Don't fall for the illusion. Yeah. So like I said, they landed a plane in Kenya. I was looking at that today on Dr. Mundi.
That was all by design.
It was all by design. They trying to force it on people and see what they trying to see how it works towards us by trying to have us intermingle with them per se, if you get what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it don't really harm us. Like, it don't harm us because they said it came out of nowhere. So you look at it like it had to be by design, by ancestors or so on, but I haven't heard anything about it affecting us.
Putting them on a military basis, they said we got at least 1,000 cases here. Kamala Thomas just said that.
Yeah, they're not going. Kamala Thomas and everybody that knows what's going on, start putting it up there because everybody need to know what's going on. This is about learning, and everybody teach one, greet one, and so on. You gotta go into knowing what's going on in the world today because they're putting false narratives on these news shows. I was told to say something, right now. I had to ask first before I did this. And I was told to just come on here. So everybody can know that I'm going to be here, but I'm going to be behind the scenes more. You know what I'm saying? So when he's talking, it's not going to be me on it. It's going to be literally him. Letting y'all know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Because when you are on this path, you have to know thyself, and you have to know who you are, what you are, who you are up here in the higher levels of your awakening process. Because what's going on, things are happening at a vast state. A lot of changes in the planet is going on. You have people that are going crazy, psychotic. You have people that even have those that don't look like us are literally going bananas right now. The economy is going through a horrific change. Our people need to be knowing how finances and currency work. We need to start educating ourselves back on herbs and everything else. We need to also know about who we are really as a people and why are we here. What is your job while you're here? what you came here to do. This is not for everybody. Some of you are going to go through some serious spiritual changes. Some of y'all going through loneliness. Y'all hearing voices talking to you, and you're not crazy. You're seeing things in the spirit realm that you thought you would never see. Like you'll see somebody in front of you, they're not there, or you'll see orbs. Many of you are seeing stuff like this. You're having, some of y'all having sleep paralysis. Some of you are hearing somebody, like I said, they're calling your name. You don't know what the hell's going on. You think you're going delusional, you're not. You're feeling presence around you, like these, not a bad presence. You'll feel a presence that's like warm, or motherly or fatherly presence around you. You're having certain dreams, or you're having what they call, you're having premonitions, and also you're having past life regressions. What do I mean by past life regressions? You're seeing yourself in ancient civilizations, and now you're here today. You're here today. Okay? Yeah, mental, yes, exactly.
The stock market is all in the red.
Yeah. This is what I'm just letting everybody know what's going on.
Who's Mr. X? No, I'm right on. He a troll.
I'm trying to see what else there is. Exactly, don't leech one. Peace, everybody in here, the Star Seeds on here. And Dre Working, I want to give you a shout out and saying that I'm an ancestor reincarnated. I want to say thank you for that. If you never heard me say that, we are all ancestors incarnated. Many of us, if not all of us on this chat, are. That is why we have to really stick to our guns. And now it's time for everybody to really get together on some real seriousness. No just talking about it. No just saying we're going to do it and don't do it. Now, if you really want to better yourself and your community and our people, I made suggestions already. Okay, one of the suggestions is we have to know how finances work and how to start building things economically for ourselves.
Yep.
And we need to start rebuilding our communities and start giving back and start uniting with those that's in our communities that's on the same path. And it's what's going to happen. It's going to start shifting in one state to another state to another state, and it's going to start going across the globe. That's one of the things. You also have to have the spiritual practices on your journey, on what helps you on a spiritual journey. You got to know that, and also you have to be open-minded. You cannot be closed-minded on this journey. You have to understand the balance, the duality of things as well. So when you learn all of this, it's going to help you. You're not going to learn everything overnight. You're going to learn as you go. And a lot of it deals with looking within yourself, okay? Now, I was told to come down here and say this to everybody. And when I go into my solitude, just know that every now and then you'll see me on the chats. You know what I'm saying? But he has to do his job. He has to do his job. This is why he is the quote-unquote middle person of dealing with the communications between what's going on here in this realm and so on, and the information that he's going to be bringing to everybody. And he's going to give you the information to look up and see how true it is, because they're not putting it in the news today. They're not telling you about the people going through these awakenings. There's a lot of women leaving Christianity and Islam right now as we speak, and they're going back into that ancient African spiritual practices. I kid y'all not. They're saying the hell with Christianity and Islam. They're saying it right now as we speak. They're even saying the hell with Judaism. A lot of people saying the hell with being a Hebrew Israelite right now, because people are starting to realize that the breakdown of Israel is Isis, Ra, and El. They found out that Isis or Aset deals with the moon. Okay, Ra deals with the sun, and Il or El deals with Saturn. Don't believe me, look it up. So they really starting to realize there is a connection there. So a lot of you are saying 1111. A lot of you are also having what they call it. A lot of you are having out of body experiences. Now, I just wanted, since he got put the chat up, I want to know how many. Yeah, you need to get some weaponry too. Go to the gun range, everybody. Get yourselves ready for this stuff. Sisters and brothers, take up boxing classes, martial art classes,
MMA.
Do what you gotta do now. Okay, do all of this. Let me see. I also have a question. How many of y'all having? Let me see. How many of y'all have what is OBE? Out of body experiences. How many of y'all having that right now as we speak? I need to see a show of hands. Yes, me, what, whomever. I just need to see, and not just me. He need to see. Okay. All right. So somebody said they have out of body experiences. I just saw somebody.
Kurt Washington Jr.
Okay, what's going on, Kurt? Somebody, is that somebody else? No.
Oh, it's just a damn email.
Okay. Kurt, what you need to do, I'm trying to find out a good reference for you when you're having these out of body experiences. Okay. How many of y'all are located near a botanica? What is a botanica? I'll tell you what a botanica is. That's where they practice Santeria at. Okay, that's where like a lot of Santerios at. You know, or how many of y'all have a connection to somebody that's practicing something that's African or African spirituality? You need to have talismans on you too when you're having these out of body experiences. That's one of the things. And also, another thing you can do is take breathing exercises and manifest you being shielded while you having out of body experiences. That's what you want to have to do. Because what's going to happen, you're going to be traveling to different realms. You're going to be traveling to different realms, and also you might be going through different past lives as well. Okay? So get ready for that, because a lot of you are having this happening to y'all. That's why I said if you can get a talisman, and also use your mind, use your subconscious to create a shield while you're going through these out of body experiences. Because
Damn.
see, everybody having
I
them.
saw Universal Star, Kurt Washington Jr. having them, Ivory Ascending, Bonnie 55317, Unusually Lucid Dreams, Simon Thorpe had 1 or 2, Universal Star Every Day, that is Wendell Brown. Oh, he's about 5. Drake Working. I'm trying to get this damn thing. Real Alpha Draconian. Free Dream said.
Now, Real Alpha Draconian. I know that the name that you have is dealing with the star constellation of the Draco. I know that, and I know you probably are part of the Draconian people. So I want everybody to know that not all Dracos are evil. I'm letting y'all know that right now. You got some Dracos that's fighting their own people because they're getting tired of what's going on. It sounds crazy, I know, but it's really some serious stuff going on. Somebody was saying in the chat. Let me see. I won't go up real quick. I apologize for my finger.
Hey, Channel Virgo 25.
Couple
survivors in South Florida.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you.
Ooh.
Something that Dre Workin said. He said something about, yeah, we're going into Dre Workin. You're right. We're going into the gold, going into the currency of gold again.
Yep.
We're going into gold and precious metals. We're going back into that. But some of y'all might not have out of body experiences. Yeah, and some of you actually having visions of prophecies that's going to happen in the future. Many of you are sages, and many of you are what they consider prophets, but what it is, you're messengers. So that's dealing with the angelic realm in Judaic Christianity and Islam. They don't want to tell you all of this. That's also connected to your junk DNA. What is the junk DNA, you ask? The DNA, they keep on trying to say that they don't know what it is. The junk DNA is the awakening of the star children. The star children are going to be turning into what they call human angels. Human angels, the human angelic race. Angels are nothing more than messengers. They're also connected to ancient African spiritual teachings, and they went by different names. They are who you call your gods. Your let me see. There's a lot of stuff, huh?
I know.
Somebody said, "Can you incarnate?" I just need to see something. You can reincarnate in the next, and if you choose to come back down here, if it's in your Akashic records that you want to come back down here, or you choose to come back down, because what they don't tell you in your Akashic records, you can have a choice if you did all your karmic debts and so on. You did all your karmic debts, and you have a choice to come back down here, or you can stay in the ancestral realm or the celestial realm. It's all up to you. But she's an old Caucasian lady, but she don't even see race. She tell everybody that you've been here before. You also can go to Remedy.
The brother.
I'm trying to see who else you can go to. There's so many people I can say, but it's like some people don't even know who to go to doing this. Because right now it's good to be connected to different people that is on this path, so you can get all the information that you need in order to go into the next stage. Okay. Another thing to look out for, they're gonna stage they're gonna try to stage UFO invasion too. So be on the lookout for that. That's the next thing they're gonna try to do.
Yeah.
You want to go ahead on into knowing thyself even more. Know your strengths and weaknesses, but always put your strengths out there. Don't let nobody show your weaknesses, okay? Because they will use it against you. So this level of consciousness is a total different ball game. It's like you really have to know from feeling within yourself to make sure that you're on the right path. Some people are going to say things that don't even sound right. That's going to be your inner self, which is your spirit, is going to say that don't sound right. Okay? So be on the lookout for that, because your spirit knows when the truth is out there. Because the stuff that I'm saying, a lot of you can relate to. You like, God damn, how the heck this brother know? It's coming from experience. It's coming from seeing others go through this. When I first came on the scene with this information, when I first came on the scene with this information, I created a group on Facebook years ago, and we were talking about this stuff.
Thank you, Moni Hill, Project Blue Bean.
Let me see. Yes, the Earth is. Thank you, Universal Star. The Earth is shifting for the melanated women. I'm letting y'all know. Peep out Universal Star. She's a part of the family, so y'all need to listen to the things that she be saying to Monique Hill. Everybody that has something to say. You know what I'm saying? You know, keep it going. What is that person saying about?
That's Ari Ascending.
No. Hold up. What was she saying? Is there a real connection between yourself and someone that looks like your twin? Yes. You're talking about something dealing with the twin flame energy. Somebody that look like you that's probably up from the opposite sex. So yeah, that's true. That's true. It's something else I was looking at. Somebody was saying something about this daggone virus. Yeah, I can see that. They are it's turned through, but we haven't heard it hit anybody Nubian yet. Okay, I mean, don't put the fear out there.
Right.
Don't put the fear out there. Don't put the fear out there. Because right now you're going through a transformation up here. See, these people are putting fear within you so you can fall for the trick and you be like, oh no, it's coming. Don't fall for the trick, y'all. Stop. You are high vibrational. You have brothers and sisters that's herbalists on here that know this stuff and know there is ways of getting past this. One of the main things is in the fear factor that messes with you is the thing that pretty much hit and jolt the fear is your reptilian brain. How many of y'all know y'all have a reptilian brain? How many of y'all know that? How many of y'all really know about the reptilian brain? They know how to bring fear, because when you have that reptilian brain actually gives you that defense mechanism and you get fearful and you be wanting to go into survival mode. That's a part of it. Don't believe me, look that up too. These people are not playing. They know how to control it. Let's see how many brothers and sisters are saying this. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? And Universal Star made it clear that she's an herbalist like me. She made it let everybody know, like, hey, but see, y'all got to, like, we have to link up with each other and start talking about this. Start talking about all this. Start connecting with each other. Start vibing. Y'all don't even know y'all are part of the same star family, the same intergalactic family. They don't want to tell y'all this. And some people want to say that this brother is talking crazy. A lot of black YouTubers might be saying, what the hell is they talking about? They talking some crazy gibberish and all this crazy shit. I'm telling you what they're going to say. Don't believe it. Because meanwhile, they talk about yeah, white supremacy, and yeah, and talk about celebrities and the black man sleeping with this white girl, and the black woman with sleeping with this white boy, and all that. Look, all this stuff is an illusion because you gotta remember it's agents. Remember the Matrix, agents in the Matrix. Mr. Anderson, you're dealing with people that's like that. So you got to understand that people are playing these games. We already know who the Caucasian man is. We know who the Caucasian woman is. We know all that. We know who the Mongoloid people are. We know what they do. Don't fall for the bullshit. You see what they're not telling you that they pushing interracial dating because their birth rates are so freaking low.
Very low.
So they're trying to push it. If you don't believe me, listen to Lisa Cabrera. Lisa Cabrera is a great sister to listen to with this information dealing with birth rates and what's going on across the globe. Okay, she's a really great one to listen to. You know, if you want to know about the diaspora news and all that, listen to Phil Scott. If you want to get into the diaspora news, you know what I'm saying? Because he's having different people from Africa being on his plateau and they talking about what's going on too. You want to go ahead into that. You want to also practice what is it called? Feng Shui. Look up what Feng Shui is. I'm not going to go into details about that either. Listen, all this stuff I'm telling you, go into all of that. And most of all, find out what your familiar is. What is your familiar? What kind of animal is your familiar? And if anything, if you find that familiar, what animal is your familiar, purchase an animal that's your familiar. And watch how you start feeling different. You're going to start feeling different. You're going to have your familiar around you, and next thing you know, you're going to go through even more changes. This is something that we need to really get into. So all this stuff that I'm saying to you, I had to come out of solitude because I was told to say all this. And if anything, take the words that I'm saying and look it up yourselves. Don't take everything I say, word for word. Look it up. And then whatever I said, let that be the seed on you expanding your consciousness, if that makes any sense to everybody. I'm not nobody to follow. I'm somebody that's trying to share information and spread it to everyone. The stuff that I have learned through my experiences, through my travels. What might work for me might not work for you, but it's something that you might see that I'm talking about that might just fit, and then you can run with that, and then you can find out who you are as an individual, as a star child, as one of the cosmos, someone that is of the divine that created all. You know what I'm saying? So just look that up. I don't disagree. I don't attack those that are in the Hebrew Israelite religion. I don't attack nobody that study Islam. But however, I will tell you this: you needed a base to start somewhere, and that was your base. Here's what's the Nation of Islam, right? I came from before it was Christianity. Nation of Islam for him. Mine came out of, I can't say Christianity. That was never into Christianity, but I started leaning towards the Hebrew Israelites. Then I left them alone. Then I started hanging out with the Moors, and I started dealing with Islam a little bit. Then I just started going to New York, and then I started finding out other information. Okay, so the stuff that I'm sharing with you is real. And also I know for a fact who sent me here. The Divine Feminine herself sent me here to share this information with you. And how I know that to be true, because when I went into Santeria as somebody that walked into this path, I was always listening to a woman speaking to me in the spirit realm. Okay, come to find out, it was my spiritual mother the whole time. And my godfather, who's no longer here, he confirmed it. Okay, so I know who sent me here, and pretty much she told me herself she sent me here. So all I'm doing is sharing the information with everybody else that's on here.
Look, I already said this. She said, I need to shield myself immediately. Too many Caucasian men have been trying to talk to me. They're getting worse and more blatant.
Because, what's her name?
Ivory Ascending.
Ivory, the reason why they're doing that to you, sister, because it's survival time. They need your womb.
Yep.
They need your womb.
Real talk.
They need your womb. They want to procreate with you because they're dying off. It's confirming everything I'm saying. If you just now said it's confirming the stuff that I'm telling you. So if I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, please let me know. Please let me know, everybody. If I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, please let me know.
Both of them in survival mode.
The women and the men are in survival
mode. In survival mode, because guess what? I told y'all this before. A white woman told me this. She said a woman's real preference is tall, dark, and handsome.
So, you know, where you charge at?
I'm gonna charge it.
Yeah.
What's the name?
Because you might have to charge it.
Yeah, matter of fact, we can just still go on. That camera phone is dope, yo. So clear.
So Princess India, now you see everything that's going on. See, they're dying off, everybody, and they need that womb. They need that melanated womb to live on. See, you gotta understand these people thinking. They're thinking on this level, which is the left side of the brain, which is the logical side. They're not gonna tell you that they want your womb. They want the Nubian man's semen or sperm too. Okay, so they're doing all this because they're in survival mode. This was in the book Isis Papers by the late great ancestor, who's now in the spirit realm, Dr. Francis Cress Welsing. They do not want you to know this information, but I'm sharing it with y'all so y'all can know. So when I go into solitude, y'all gonna go back to this video and y'all gonna remember, y'all gonna play with everything that we've been talking about in this video when I go into solitude after this. I'm telling you, and if anything, look the stuff up that I'm telling y'all. Okay? Look the stuff up that I'm telling y'all. And I'm telling you, like I said, some of the stuff I might say might not fit you, but take the little stuff that you agree with and run with it so it can start your journey, your path. And I guarantee you, you're going to start seeing how the way everything I was saying is going to connect all the dots. And you're going to come back to this very video again and all the other videos I was featured in when I go into the solitude. Only ones that's going to be able to contact me are those that have my email. And if anybody don't have my email, somebody on here probably have my email. Okay? Let me see. This whole thing that's going on is dealing with karma that's been transpiring. You know what I'm saying? So, it's karma that they've been treating the people like this. And Princess India, she had laughed out loud right in agreeing with stuff that I was saying.
About them and shit.
About them dying off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me chime in real quick. They said the last time I checked, when I was checking their stats, they said more whites are dying than they're being born now in all 50 states. This was on a white supremacist website called Breitbart. So a lot of times we don't go to Breitbart because we know they're racist. But when I tapped into it, I said, whoa, Steve Bannon even said it's in all 50 states that more white population is dying.
So now that's a confirmation when I'm talking about the next step is the coronavirus is hitting the Mongoloid people. Because remember what the Mongoloid people did, they also sided with the white supremacists.
Yes, they did.
And then also what they did, they treated the African people wrong over there in one of our native parts of this planet, which is Africa. They started treating the African women like crap. And what they don't tell you is that they were also snatching the black women with the Arab men, and they was using them as what? As sex slaves. And not just that, they was using their melanin, killing them off, and putting their organs on what? The black market.
Yep.
If y'all don't believe me, look it up. It's all real, it's all true, and it's all facts. They also been doing that over here in this country with the Nubian women, and along with the men. If you don't believe me, every brother and sister that dies over here, they take their organs out and put it on the black market. And what they also don't tell you, that a lot of them are actually eating the organs because of the melanin. If you don't believe me, look it up. I'm not making up none of this stuff.
Look at the movie Get Out. The movie Get Out showed you. The movie Get Out. What's wrong, DR?
That's why I'm just like,
the movie Get Out already just showed y'all. You know what I mean? I'm talking about Hidden Colors already broke this down. You know what I mean? I'm talking about Professor James Smalls was on part 5 talking about, look, he was like, look, they dying out. They need our bodies. So if these people need our bodies and stuff like that, man, we got to really be mindful who the fuck these people are. These people are cannibals. Look at that damn Guy Fieri who licked the blood off the brother's neck.
Yeah.
That was ritual.
And even Tariq, she said that was sex magic, because he said that homeboy admitted that he masturbated like several times before he had to fight.
What?
And he said he masturbated several times, and what he did sex magic on homeboy. You got to think about this is the Neanderthal mindset. He did sex magic, and that sex magic, no or not, guess where that came from? It came from us. We taught them too much. I'm gonna share this with them too. During those times, we had too many coons back then, right?
Yes, indeed.
So we had coons back in ancient times too that was teaching them this stuff. And if you don't believe me, Bobby Hemmett spoke on this stuff too. Like, he taught these people too much stuff.
Way too much.
And now they're using it for their own self-gain, and they're using it for the negative ways instead of. If you don't believe me, look that up too. They're a reflection of our negative side. And the reason why they want to procreate with us is because they know that you're a goddess. They know that you're a god. They know everything about exactly your
Your name, your religion, your God, your culture, all your
Everything.
sciences, everything.
everything. So now you need to know that everything we sharing with y'all, I hope y'all taking heed. And everybody's saying that what we saying is true. So I just like the comments because it really catches my attention.
Oh, Channel Virgo 25 said he buffering us right now.
Somebody said, do they take your organs even if you claim that that you don't want that you don't want them to take their organ? Let me see. Dang, everybody.
Damn!
What?
Tiffany Jackson, right. She said, that's interesting. Low birth rates for whites, coronavirus for the Asians. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
And guess who's up next? Them Arabs.
Yeah, they actually go and get theirs, but there's another thing. What they don't tell you about Dubai, okay? Dubai, I gotta touch base on Dubai too. A lot of your celebrities that go to Dubai, mainly the women, do y'all know that they be having a lot of orgies over there with those Arab men for money, and they also do some things to them that y'all do not really want to know, like with them women over there. I can name somebody that went to Dubai that's a celebrity right now, Ashanti. Don't believe me.
Ashanti, yeah.
She went over there and she said she was real cool with one of them guys over there that have money. Let's just say that she got down and got busy on some real stuff.
Yes.
So they doing some stuff over there too. You might want to charge it up. So.
Yeah, we can still be right down here.
But I had to clean this out because the dude came in.
Yeah.
The bed right there though. Just wanna. Let me see.
Over here real quick.
So the next steps, they doing that. They yeah, he's a sellout. He's a sellout, y'all. He's a sellout. The guy Bronner, whatever his name is, he's a sellout. You know what I'm saying? So anything else? Yeah, Rihanna too. Y'all don't believe the hype of Rihanna because they had a video where Rihanna all hugged up and booed up with a Arab dude, giving him some sex and all of that. They ain't telling you that. Look what happened to Janet Jackson. Janet Jackson got with an Arab dude, right? And then when she gave birth to his son, they called her a black bitch. The Arabs did. Don't believe me? Look it up. They called her a black bitch over there when she gave birth to that man's son. I'm not making up none of this stuff. Everything I come into with y'all is facts. You can look everything up that I'm telling y'all. I'm not making none of this information up. Like I said, Spirit wanted me to tell y'all all of this stuff before I go into my solitude. Like I said, I will be behind the scenes, but I felt like I needed to let all this out so y'all can look it up yourselves, so y'all can, you can come back on here and see us talk again. Just keep your eyes on the weather more. Watch how many viruses and vaccines they're going to start dishing out. Y'all saw that flashlight, all white, right? It's kind of crazy, isn't it? Let me see. Another thing that you got to study. Yeah, Iris, and she sure did. You know what I'm saying? She sure did, didn't she? She sure did. You know what I mean? Like, she got away from there, but they called out her name. And I know she over there saying, like, I should never did that stuff because guess what she did? By her procreating with the Arab dude, she just made his genes stronger. That's what she did. So when they procreate with us, they make their genes stronger. They make their genes stronger and 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 stronger. I played y'all the video with the Caucasian girl where she said why she chose a black man. They know who you are spiritually. They know who you are physically. They know everything about you, but you don't know who you are. You are a powerful, beautiful people. You are the elite ones that came into this realm. You chose everything that you're going through, positive and negative, so y'all can know what's going on. Y'all chose this path, and the stuff that I'm being told to tell everybody. You needed to hear this. Who's this?
No, that's just a comment.
So that's
Janet. Oh man, They got the Janet Jackson. Oh yeah, Rihanna. Oh yeah, them Arabs got to her.
Yeah, but somebody says that her and the Arab dude broke up. And
Yeah, she learned the hard way. Yeah, she ain't with the billionaire anymore. Because what a lot of women gotta understand about these daggone IG models. You know what I mean? When they go over there to Dubai, they get paid the fuck. I'm telling you, man. Yep, these women get pissed on. You know what I mean? Shitted on. Some of these women had to eat shit and stuff like that. They gotta do all different kinds of
for money.
You know what I mean? Low level vibration, down, you know what I mean? I'm talking about low down, dirty and rotten things, man, to devalue themselves for money. And that's exactly what them Arab men are over there doing. You know what I mean? I'm talking about you got women over there up in like $50,000 hotel, you know what I mean? Like $50,000 hotel rooms or somewhere around that range, high ass hotel rooms. They staying up in Dubai some daggone way. Like, yeah, so you better believe 9 times out of 10, if she been to Dubai and she, you know what I mean? If she been to Dubai, I'm not gonna say all of them, but the majority of them, you best believe they did some dirty shit.
And also Dubai is a artificial island. They
Right.
created that island. Yeah, they even had sex with animals and
Thank you,
yeah,
one
they
second.
all that stuff. Yep.
Having sex with animals.
Let me see.
Thank you, Melanin, 100% a free thinker for putting up the links. And if y'all like to support the channel, Melanin 100% got the links up. Yo, hey, Karima Shabazz. Oh, Georgia Miller.
I'm just trying to see.
We're trying to see some of the comments.
Yeah, you good.
Keep going up.
Yeah, I just want to see something because I wish we was able to see all these comments so we can know what they talking about because I know some of them be saying some stuff
Yeah, I know.
and it's like
I know, right? I be feeding off the information that they be giving me. I be like, damn.
somebody what they say about the Arabs. You can keep going. What she say about the Arabs? Yeah, some of them Arabs are mixed with black DNA because of the conquering and enslavement of African people over there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Thank you, Water Sniper, for putting up that link.
Yeah.
Wow.
Somebody asked about something about astrology though. I don't know what they were asking. Let me see something because
About an astro sign?
I guess so. I guess so. I can't even remember. I'll just be trying to look and see everything to see if I can answer as much as I can.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What you mean astro sign? By the way, astro sign. See, when I get in my zones, y'all, I get in my zones when spirit talk to me. So I gotta remember. But you need to know what I will tell you. You need to know your rising sign, your sun sign, rising sign, and moon sign. You need to know those signs because this is your that's a part of your contract. Your natal chart is your contract. It's your spiritual contract that you made with yourself and the Most High and your ancestors. Okay, I'm gonna share something with you real brief. How many of you have children on here? How many of y'all have children on here?
Thank you, free thinker. And Melon 100%. Hey, Jocelyn.
Hey, Jocelyn. Jocelyn, I came in. I was told I can talk today before my solitude really do start. So I'm going all the way in as much as I can. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, whatever I missed out, when I'm being told to come back in here, then I'll make myself visible, but I'm gonna be more behind the scenes, if anything. Okay. Let me see. What question did I ask him? I'm trying to remember. What question did I ask? I said something. That's how I know spirit is like there. Like I just need to know what question I asked him. You remember what question I asked him? I can't even remember what question I asked. It was there, and I lost
Rising
it.
sign? The rising sign?
That's what I asked. I can't remember. When I get in my zones, bro. I get in my zones when she speaks to me and tell me to tell him stuff.
Hey, Tycoon Zone.
Oh yeah, children. Okay, how many of y'all have children on here? Yes, no. Thank you.
Got 1 girl, 2 boys.
All right.
We have 3 animals. 3 is a powerful number.
All right. Somebody said they had three children. Somebody said.
Yeah, Ivory Ascending.
Okay.
Down. Yeah, her right there.
Okay. Alrighty, this is gonna be fun. I'm still waiting to see how many of y'all have children on here, because I'm about to go into something with that. Um, because what they not telling you is that the children that you have, you volunteered to be their parent in the astral realm, and they agreed and you agreed. The parents that you have today, they volunteered to be your parent too. You were born into these families for a reason. You became the black sheep of the family. And I know that might sound crazy and ridiculous, but you became the black sheep for a reason. The black sheep are the ones that's been chosen by the divine, and you chose this path, and you are the one that all your family members come to when there's a problem. Now, how many of y'all done had that experience that I just now said, that your family, they put you to the side as the black sheep, but when shit hit the fan, they call you like, girl, I need to know what I need to know this, man, hey bro, I need to know what's going on, yada yada yada. You are the black sheep.
And what's the name said it this morning? She said that star children will give birth into demonic families.
Let me see. Yeah, it's a lot. All right. Some of you probably didn't even ask to have any children. Somebody said I want 12.
700 has the number 112 children. Woo!
She looking at you to be the father.
That's a lot of children.
Seventh house. Let brother Miles know that you got a crush on him, because I seen it, and I've been trying to tell him that. I seen it. You had a serious crush on this brother. You've been really you putting yourself out there. I've been seeing little comments in the chat room, and I be like telling him like, hey, she feeling your vibe, dude. And one of the things is I want to share with the men on here. You don't choose the woman, she chooses you. And I'm going to tell you what I mean by that. She is the one that gave birth to your children. That's why she chose you. She chose to give her body to you, to give her your seed. And she went and she decided to go through the transformations in her body to get forth. See, she said he a smart guy, see? But she is the one that decided. She's the one that decided to say, I will go through this transformation for you. You know what I'm saying? You know, women, y'all real funny, especially if you find a man attractive. You know what I'm saying? 12 is a powerful number, universal star, which equals 3. 3 also deals with the crossroads. The number 3 is also dealing with Allegua. Allegua deals with the number 3 along with Ogun. We'll get into that another time. But I don't want to go off topic. Women, y'all choose the men as your husbands and so on because you chose him. He never chose you. Remember, the women have that 5 minute, if not 5 second or 5 minute, 5 minute code. Automatically, she can tell in the first 5 minutes if she's gonna give you the time of day or not. So therefore, that's how you know she chooses you. The number 5 is also connected to the female. Arm, leg, arm, head, which is the pentagram. The pentagram is nothing more than a feminine. Believe me, look it up. A lot of us saying like, yep, that's true. That they choose the men who they gonna lay down with.
Nobody deserves a weak man.
Exactly. See.
You know what I'm saying? With an idiot, right?
You know what I'm saying? So just think about everything that I'm saying to you. That's how you know women chooses the men first. Men don't choose them. That
Real
first
talk.
5 minutes means something. My bad.
No, you good.
The first 5 minutes mean a lot to a woman. I'm telling y'all brothers know that right now. You better come correct, and you better come as a man, because a woman can tell if you're a real man, and a woman can tell if you are really deserving of her good, of her wanting to procreate with you. And the pheromones are true. Don't believe me? Look it up. The pheromones are real true. So you need to understand this, guys. Like the women, that's why they mature faster than men. But a lot of women, they might act like they're immature, but they're not really immature. They just putting you to the test to see if you can really tolerate them. I'm telling y'all, you got some women out here that can say that they this bad B and all that. What it takes, it's going to take a real man to pretty much wake her up and put her on her path. Because really, a lot of us men were put on their path that's spiritually aware is to help them stabilize themselves so they can reawaken themselves as well. Okay? And then when you reawaken the goddess in her, okay? That's why Bobby Hennett said that the hardest woman to tame is the black woman. Because so when she's out there saying, I'm a bad bee and all that, and she come across and he really shows her who she is, and she go through that weird awakening stage, that energy projects to him, and he get his power back, and then she claims her throne back. If you don't believe me, look it up. Shahrazad Ali have that in her book. When the black woman claim her throne, her man gets her powers back, get his powers back. You know what I'm saying? So, brothers, I'm letting you know that the women chooses you. You don't choose them.
Like a prime example, just like you might go up to a woman, try to get a number, and be like, damn, you get my number, but you see another guy who look, you know what I mean, a total different guy, go right to that woman, and she give him his number. Why? That's because she chose him, not you. That's something that I had to learn. I still get mad, but I'm like, you know what? She didn't choose me. I still think we choose them, but way before you even recognize her, she done sized you up already and know exactly what she want within the first 5 minutes, especially by the conversation. She already had it in her mind, like, yeah, like I'm a friend zone him, or I'm a fuck him, or he gonna be my man, yada yada yada. They already know.
Because it comes down to the goddess energy. You got. I recommend a lot of brothers and sisters start reading these mythologies. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't never learned about that 7 house yes. No,
Yes.
but please, thank you.
But a lot of women,
Thank you.
I mean, you know what I found out? A lot of so-called aware women are picking these men that are out in the streets too. Y'all ever notice that? That's another thing that's going
Please
on.
stop.
And they think they can change them, and they can't change them, and then
You
they
can't.
get caught in the crossfire, and then they change their whole demeanor and everything, and then they lose themselves in the end.
Right, stop going after Pookie and Ray Ray sisters.
Another thing is we have to go into detail. Let me see. So what do Prince India mean? Overground, like laugh out loud, overground hip hop. Overground.
I don't know.
I don't know either. But I just want to know how many sisters right now know for a fact that they choose their men instead of the men choose them. How many of y'all really know that y'all know y'all choose y'all men? How many of y'all really know that y'all choose the men and the men don't choose y'all? Wow, gorgeous Gabby. Man, I ain't gonna have no time to break all that down for. I knew that he was gonna start asking about astrology. I knew they were gonna start asking about that. What I can tell you, dear heart, right? By you being a Libra sun, okay, I need you to do this. I'm gonna give you a website so y'all can practice on your houses and your charts. It's a site called www.astro.com. Okay, I'm gonna say it again. www.astro.com. It's free. It's free. You can do your own natal chart in there, and then they have other things on that website where you can look up the meaning of the planets, and also type in, after you get that and put that information in, you type in the 12 houses of astrology to find out their meanings. Universal Star said, she said, I choose everything.
Monique said, I completely know. She said, I've always chosen my man. She said, I knew. She said, I do. She said, with low lives, I choose my kid's dad. My dad told me this is as a teen.
See?
Son of Virgo, 25.
Yeah. You see, all these sisters know that they choose the men.
That's real talk.
That's how you know.
Bobby said those women like the thugs, though.
Yeah, the only reason why they like the thugs though, because they're looking for that bad boy or that
That bad boy, that thug, that bad boy thug shit is played.
the warrior. They looking for that warrior.
Warrior.
But can I'm gonna share this with these.
Go ahead.
Most of them thugs that saying that they thugs, they're not really thugs. They actually been put out there by the U.S. government because they came from broken homes, and the broken homes of those men, they try to play street smart and try to play this thug role, and the thug role actually backfires on our people because the simple fact is he is scared of those daggone feds. So he talk all that shit, but as soon as you go behind bars, he becomes Chanel. He don't become Pookie no more, he becomes Chanel. That's what I'm saying about that. And then when he get out of jail, you don't even know he was Chanel the whole time, and then come to find out he be down low. Think about what I'm talking about that, okay?
Real talk.
So
And they come out calling each other niggas. When you reverse the word, they got the word sagging. They walk around with their pants sagging.
Yeah.
And do they not know? And I'm
they gave it up.
Yep.
And also they made sure they gave him the skinny jeans, so because they're turning everything into pushing the agenda on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, I'm on here not attacking those that are in that community, because I have family that's in the community. Okay,
Right.
so therefore, I want everybody to know, to each and her own, to each his and her own. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, we have to realize what is going on in the world today, and know that they're pushing this agenda on our babies. They're pushing everything on our babies, but at the same time, we have to be aware of what's going on and stay on high vibrations. Know the sheer breakdown of what's happening. Okay? And I mean, if anything that you want to say, this is your platform. I just want to let them know that I had to come out of that and let them know what's happening. Then I'm going to go into solitude for a little bit. And that's it. So,
Oh.
anything you want to say?
Um.
Now that you want them to ask questions real quick.
Let me see. You said, do you think they plant people in the hood? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. They plant people in the hood all the time. They planted, they planted a lot of guys that was in gang members. You know what I mean? They planted people that was in gangs.
Yeah.
They planted, you know what I mean? A lot of, yo, matter of fact, Bobby Hemmett was the one that talked about this in one of his lectures. He said crime, you know what I mean? Like, they were the ones who created. He said gangs were made by the government any daggone way. If you look at a lot of their signs and their symbols, you know what I mean? Look at the symbolism, what they promote. I mean, hell yeah, I definitely believe they plant a lot of these cats up in the hood. That's exactly what they did with NWA.
Yeah.
They planted them in hip hop to promote that gang culture, because a brother said, I think he used to work at the club NWA. He said the community used to be 95% regular people, 5% thugs. After they came on the scene, the whole trend reversed to 95% thugs and 5% regular people.
Right.
So I definitely do believe that they have like their hands in that shit. And a lot of these people, these some so-called grassroots organizations, they agents and whatnot, you know what I mean? They plant those in those organizations. They plant it in the church, in the mosque, they at the masjid, all that stuff. So I definitely do believe they be planting these brothers there.
Yeah. Shoot. Any questions? What's supposed to be called? And I want to go into the whole alpha male thing real quick. I really need to go into this alpha male thing. The Caucasian man, I forgot his name, that created the whole alpha male breakdown. Forgot his name. He wrote a book on the alpha male. I forgot what year he wrote it, but it was a Caucasian man that wrote this about the alpha male. He did research on wolves. That's where he got the concept from. The alpha male came from wolves. Okay? He called that wolf that he saw, or those wolves that he saw, alpha. What he found out was that his whole breakdown of the alpha was totally wrong. He found out that the wolf was not an alpha, he was a protector, because his mate and his children were around, so he had to be a protector of what? His family. Then he tried to write books to say that there was no such thing as alpha male. Instead of them buying that book, they started still buying the alpha male book when he was trying to tell them that he was wrong on that theory. So when you say alpha male, you mean you want a protector, a soldier. That's the thing, because a soldier can also move in silence. Now, many of you seen mafia movies in the day, right back in the day. They always tell you in those movies, the mafia men and the mafioso men, they never tell people they're gangsters. They go by reputation.
Real talk.
Now, a person can be quiet and you don't even know that they're really a soldier, because real soldiers don't speak. Real soldiers don't say, I'm a soldier out here. Real soldiers go by action. They do what they gotta do and be providers for their family and their women, or their wives and their children, or their wife and their children, and so on. That is what you want to consider alpha, then by all means, yes, protector, provider, and so on. So therefore, you want a protector and a provider, and you also want that best friend where you can submit to him and understand that, overstand that, understand that.
Because them niggas out there in the daggone streets that a lot of sisters have been going after, guess what? Them niggas out there, if you ask me, they not real alpha males. A lot of them cats you see out there in the street, a lot of them are beta males trying to pretend that they alpha males. You know what I mean? Because like, you know what I mean. If you're looking for a provider and protector, I mean, when you know what I mean, when them cats out there go to them daggone prison cell and he's around, you know what I mean. He's around like somebody that's gonna snatch his ass. I mean, come on now. I mean, come on. I mean, he's not being the provider and the protector. If he's in and out of prison, he's not being the provider and the protector, especially if he keeps on going inside of your womb and just leaving you, you know what I'm saying, with a bunch of babies and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's something we definitely got to look into. You know what I mean? And even as us brothers, you know, we got to stop. Another thing, brothers, we got to stop doing, man. We got to stop thinking that being intelligent is corny and thinking and being ignorant is cool. See, we got the wrong concept. Think we got to be the hardest man out here. It's not about being the hardest man out. It's about being the smartest man out.
And you're right, Tiffany Jackson, about the black community when she said
That's so real. Thank you, Tiffany Jackson. So many in the black community are very susceptible to the social engineering and propaganda campaign. She right. She right.
and Universal Star, you're right about the about 444. You're right about that too. That is a opening of a vortex where your spirit guides, your ancestors, your angels are all waiting for you to say things into existence. Okay. Let me see. What else. It's something else I wanted to say. I was gonna make sure I say it because Ari Ascending, you know, everything we saying, you have sisters on here that's like, yeah, you're right. Because many sisters on here probably had got babies by thugs, so-called thugs, and they wasn't really what they said they were. They were all pretty much lying. They were pretty much saying that they're gonna do this and do that, and they don't do any of that. You know what I'm saying? They don't even be providers. You choose him and you think he gonna protect you, and then come to find out he don't even protect you. He just wanted to go between your legs and give you that and impregnate you. And then some of them leave you. If not, they leave you, or they bring your vibration low. Now you also gotta be careful with these men that's supposed to be aware or woke too, because you got them that'll play on the energy of being so-called woke too. So you gotta be careful of them, because what they do, they talk all this jazz and all this info and all this insight about who they are. Let's see what she gonna do.
Hey,
About who they
Sage.
are.
The Sage, y'all.
Come here.
Stop being shy, girl.
Come on, go ahead.
Stop being shy.
Oh, she said, forget that.
Oh, now you want to run.
She'll be back. She tried to come over here earlier, but he had to grab her. But she did. She just said, "The heck with this." But she wanted to make herself clear and visible. Let's see. A lot of people saying, okay, you seeing 222, and so I need y'all to do this when y'all start seeing these numbers. Like I said, I'm not gonna be on here as much. When y'all start seeing these numbers, write them down and look them up. Look them up for yourselves, and know that your ancestors are watching you and trying to call upon you and guide you along the way. All right? Can y'all do that? Can y'all do that for yourselves? Not for me, but for yourselves. When y'all see these numbers, write down and look up the meaning, and then let that be a part of your everyday life. All right? And keep your eyes on nature. Animals that you see listen, not a lot of you are going to see this. You're going to see animals that you never thought you would see that's coming out the wilderness. When you see that, write it down and look up the meaning on your phones. And let that be a guide to you on an everyday scale. Okay? That's what I really want y'all to do that. You know what I'm saying?
People saying 777.
Yeah, write all that info, all those numbers down. Write them down, look them up.
666.
Yes, look them all up, y'all. Please look them up. This is your part of your journey. This is a part of your journey. This is a part of your journey, y'all. And I really recommend y'all do that. Look up these numbers. Look up everything. Look up the animals in nature. Look up and write down your dreams, visions. Please do that. You know, you need to do that. They need to do that. And Brother Mouse is going to be looking up the different characteristics of star children, and he might even put it up on one of his live streams so y'all can find out what particular star system you come from, so you can relate to it and look it up and start finding out things about yourself. Then he's still going to be talking about our people, because guess what? We were the first talking about it. We our so-called black people, we are, and I repeat, we are some of the ancient people of Kemet, the ancient people of Lumer. What is Lumer? Or Lumeria? We are part of Lumeria. We came from Lumeria. We also are a part of We're also a part of ancient civilizations. We are the remnants of it. Those brothers and sisters in California, they are indigenous to that particular part of the United States. Many of us are too. We got to remember Pangea. Pangea had Atlantis there. Look up all this stuff. You are a mighty beautiful people. You know what I'm saying? Mighty beautiful people. And find out who you are on this journey, knowing that you are special.
Channel Virgo 25. How you find what star system you come from?
This is where he's gonna come in. He's gonna start reading y'all the characteristics real soon.
Who knows? Who knows? I might put it up in a regular video.
Yeah, just be on the lookout. This is a part of your journey. Y'all need to know this. Like, this is a part of you. And sisters, know that you are a goddess incarnated, that you are part of the divine feminine incarnated, and that you choose your men. And also, you chose your mom, brothers, and sisters. You chose them before you came here. Your children chose you to be their parent. And many of your children used to be your parents in another lifetime. No, what or not. This is not a game. When it comes down to energy, energy does not die. Energy just recycles itself. You are made out of energy. And you are beautiful people. You chose to do what you came here to do. From even the positive and negatives, the highs and lows. You chose to go through this. This was a part of your journey. And know that you're going to see through it and you're going to make it. My thing to everybody on here, you need to know who you are. Never forget where you come from. Always rise up to the occasion. And know that you are protected. And no one can harm you. No one can destroy you. But yourself. You are your own worst enemy, which is the inner me within you. What do I mean? You are your own worst enemy. But at the same time, you can be your best ally within yourself, which is the enemy within yourself as well. Enemy can mean two things. The enemy and enemy. You get what I'm saying? So I just want to let y'all know that y'all are beautiful. And thank y'all for listening to me while I'm on here. And I will be back soon. And the new channel will be coming up real soon. He's going to have a lot of great guests on here. And a lot of great guests that he's going to have on here. I'm going to be talking to him before we just, see what they think and see what he think about them when he bring them to my attention. There's a lot to learn out there. Love all of y'all on here, So when I go in solitude, and anybody have my email, just email it, brother. I'm still going to be around. It's just that when it's time for me to speak, I'm going to speak. All right? Peace.
All right, back. Yeah, y'all, that was good. I'm glad, you know what I'm saying? Yup, he came down and spoke. Yeah, man, and yup, and as I said though, man, like, it's definitely, you know what I'm saying, like, something good and something great and stuff like that. So that's those are going to be some of the things that we're going to be dealing with and stuff like that. And I'm glad that y'all jumped on this train because I wanted to give y'all an update about, the things about what's going on and the information I'm going to be doing, and also what's going on over here. You know what I mean? And, that's the main thing we're going to be talking about, learning about the life path, the numbers, learn about the star systems, the star seeds, the characteristics. I'm still going to talk about, the other stuff that's going on around the world. But as far as like the celebrity talk, I'm another little shit like that, other people talking about, I'm not going to really go into that kind of stuff right there. You feel me? So just to let you, I'm just letting y'all know I'm on this journey with you. All of I'm no smarter than anyone on the chat and stuff like that. None of us are. But, that's the beauty about this life is that we all still learning. We all still learning. And, that's the one thing I can definitely say is that all of us are still learning. All of us are still learning. Oh, no, Channel Virgo 25. He's going into solitude because there's other things he got to take care of. You feel me? So I'm just here to let y'all know, I'm saying that, yeah, man, that's those are a lot of the things I want to be covering over, like, going forward. And I'm still going to talk about the prophecy and stuff like that. As far as like, the articles, I know that y'all been missing the beat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump off of here, fam. Peace, love, and light to everyone. Been another great stream. And when I'm, oh, nah, we all still learning, like I said, to support the channel. The Cash App is cash.me/$BMouse8. And also the PayPal at www.paypal.me/BMouse84. And also as well, follow Instagram, and you got my email address at BrandonMouse410 at yahoo.com. One love once again, y'all. Peace out.